Hey there, I'm Anthony from BreakTheTwitch.com, and today I'm going to speak about why I became a minimalist and why I still use minimalism as a filter for the decisions in my life.
Break the Twitch.
I would say that the biggest reason that I became a minimalist is because I tried buying happiness through a lot of different purchases on Amazon.com over the course of maybe 4 years, and it didn't really work. I ended up pulling 4 years of my purchase history, and it ended up being a really large sum. I was able to embrace minimalism when I started seeing the patterns that happened. In fact, that's why I started Break the Twitch as well. That twitch of the one-click purchase, I realized, applied to so many other areas of life. Think about checking our phones, think about, social media, scrolling through the timelines. All those kinds of things are the impulse actions that don't align with our long-term vision for our lives. Another reason that I became a minimalist is because of the flexibility that comes with that mentality. If you don't have monthly payments on expensive or luxury things that you can't necessarily afford, you have a lot more flexibility in your life to make decisions and do things more on a whim. Yet another reason why I became a minimalist is because minimalism creates space. It creates space to find ourselves and what's important to us. It starts making things much more clear because when you don't have clutter, be it mental clutter, digital clutter, or physical clutter, there's much fewer things to distract you from what really matters. So in a sense, I've been able to realize that I really love traveling, and I've been able to afford to travel more since I became a minimalist. I've been able to take up amazing opportunities to volunteer my time in countries outside of the US that have let me give back in a way that has been super meaningful. Those are things that I could not have done had I not embraced this lifestyle. One of the reasons I continue to embrace minimalism is clothing. Honestly, after getting rid of about 70% of the clothing that I had, my life has gotten so much easier. Laundry takes way less time. I only have to do about 2 loads per week. 1 load of dark and 1 load of lights, and it's done. I fold it up, it goes into the drawer, into the closet, and it's just like ready to go. Before, I would leave clothes piling up and piling up and piling up, and I'd find that I was actually resentful towards giving my time to clothing that I didn't even care about. It was this weird process where I would only wear the clothing that I didn't want to wear once all the clothing that I did want to wear was already worn. And so I would end up having to wash those clothes that I didn't even like, and I was giving up so much time doing it. If you're interested in learning more about that, Courtney Carver has a fantastic program called Project 333. I would highly recommend you check it out because it's a framework for creating a wardrobe that will work well for you. Yet another reason that I became a minimalist is because it made me more confident. Now, that was absolutely a result that I did not expect. It was quite strange when I started feeling this coming through, but as I started to get rid of the things around me and realized that my self was not attached to those things, or my own value was not attached to those things, I saw my confidence grow. I saw my confidence grow in decision making, in my ability to say, you know what, I don't need this thing anymore, or I never needed this thing in the first place. I'm fine without it. I truly believe that there is a form of minimalism that works for everyone. It can be really intimidating to hear the word minimalism. In fact, I kind of see a visible recoil whenever I mention that word or say it to someone in conversation, until we end up talking much later and you kind of see this enlightened look or a sense of relief. This idea that we don't have to chase the things that we don't want to chase, and we can create space in our lives through minimalism, through embracing an intentional living lifestyle. It all can come together slowly but surely. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I truly appreciate your support and your time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.